Pow!
Kerplop!
Boff! Welcome to the Uncanny Comic League, and I'm Ryan.
I'm Jason. We're back with another haul video. It's actually a pretty big week.
It looks like it, yeah.
So we're going to jump right in.
Might as well. You first?
What we got going on here? Moloch, the late release for the Before Watchmen, they snuck in there. It wasn't bad.
The self-conscious villain. Right?
Yeah, he's a magician, and then he realizes he can use magic to deceive people and be a super criminal, so.
And he does it because he's self-conscious, because no girls like him, because he's ugly.
That's right.
Yep.
Big ears.
And entering the world of Marvel now, entering Deadpool #1. Last haul video I had Deadpool 63 from Daniel Way's run. Here is the first run. And one of these, I think it's Duggan, who's actually a comedian who's writing on this, so it should be funny. About the dead presidents. You read that one, Jay?
Yeah, this is about actually finally got down to read a Deadpool comic, and this one's actually pretty good. Yeah, he fights all the dead presidents. They get resurrected, and it's actually quite witty.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty funny.
I had a good time. I recommend it. I am still keeping up with the Hypernaturals. They're up to issue 5. I don't really have anything more to say about it. I'll let you know if anything fantastic happens. There's a lot of build up to the story.
I really like the covers though.
They are really
I'll say
cool.
that. I just haven't really read it.
The villain is awesome.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with his powers though. It's very strange.
That is weird. But it is a cool cover.
Yeah.
Batman Detective
I
#14.
read that like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, enter Poison Ivy.
Yeah, it was.
Enter pretty decent.
Yeah, him having to resist the poison, coming up with neat new ways. It was pretty good.
And Poison Ivy getting beat at the end again like she always has.
She always does.
52.
Poison Ivy's pretty clever.
Yeah.
She always plays both sides, and then right at the end, she just gets kicked in the teeth.
Can't follow through. It's kind of like Buffalo Bills. Oh!
Ouch.
Yeah.
I picked up a new #1.
I haven't read it yet, but I will get to it. Weird cover. Cool.
It is
Gross.
a really
Yeah, it's
gross cover.
exactly.
I get looking at it, I'm like, really? Can
Yeah.
you? Like no one, because people always make a stink about certain covers, and I thought that would be one, but whatever. It was all right. I didn't. The jury's out on if I'm getting the second one. It's a neat idea. Like it's obviously a gimmick story. Like it's only going to work for a while. It's only supposed to be 5 issues. I don't know if it feels like it's a 5-issue thing. Like maybe 2. I don't know.
I
might
don't know
see.
because I haven't read it.
I'll let you know if I pick it up.
I'll read it and then I'll see what I. Yeah, whatever. Anyway. World's Finest #6, Huntress and Power Girl. Robin meets Huntress. And actually, Power Girl saw Supergirl. Did you notice that part in there when she was flying? She's like, what's that? The air feels different. And it zooms out and Supergirl flying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're brushing with their alternate identities and people that they know from the other worlds now, which is a lot more fun than Haku, which, like the vampires in the crossover from way back when, I'm gonna bring up over and over again.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are gonna question how Huntress is getting into Bruce Wayne's stuff so easy. It's his daughter from another planet. Maybe she just knows, alright?
Yeah,
Maybe
she probably has the
just
codes.
Yeah?
She just knows where the computers are. Green Lantern, #14, Baz.
Meets the Justice League.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? They shouldn't have blamed him because his ring went off on its own.
Yeah,
But
he
they still
warned
wanted
him.
to fight him anyway.
They want to take off his ring. He's like, I don't know what's gonna happen.
And I'm just gonna throw this out there. I still think you should be able to see through constructs.
Yeah.
I've never known you not being able to see
There may
through.
be a canon-based error. As Ryan said, I think all the Green Lantern's constructs are completely see-through.
See-through?
But he uses them in a way that would, like, a shell game with them. And even, like, Superman's, like, shaking one empty. Like, he can't use his X-ray vision on it or anything.
Yeah,
So I don't
weird.
know if that's something that someone should get a letter about. Either way, I'll leave that up to you guys.
I could have used a little bit more Wonder Woman in that.
Oh, you can always use Wonder Woman.
Uncanny X-Force 33. The 2 away, folks, from the end of Uncanny X-Force and the conclusion of the Final Execution saga. And yeah, it was a good one. And 2 more left, like I said, moving forward. Uncanny X-Force #33. It was good, though. I'll throw that in there.
Yeah, just consistent. Stormwatch #14. I brought it up originally. I had some issue with the romantic conversations in the middle of combat is the stupidest thing. I didn't like it when what was it? Hawkeye and Spider-Woman were doing it. It was the worst issue in all of AVX. Mm-hmm. And this one, Apollo and Midnight are having a quabble in the middle of a battle, and it's all really corny dialogue that takes away from anything that's going on. Other than that, it was a pretty significant issue. Like, there's all sorts of changes that are going to change the dynamic, but it felt like these bad dialogue segments. Like, if they're going to have a relationship thing, can they do it, like, in civilian clothes?
And I'm still wondering what mistake they made with Stormwatch. They didn't really say anything, but at the end they're like, we just want to meet with you or have a plan or something.
Yeah, they're starting to hint toward big change, but we don't necessarily know what it is yet.
Man, it was alright. But what was an interesting book, Bedlam #1 by Image. This book sold out fast everywhere where I went in Toronto. Well, I looked in a couple places and they were sold out there. I don't know about everywhere, but the couple places that I looked. But this stuff is off the chisane. I have to say that because I don't really want to swear, but it was really messed up or effed up.
Yeah, let's put it in case you're planning on letting someone read it. It's adult.
Yeah, definitely adult.
It's probably the most straight up, like, horrific issue I've read in a long time. It's really well written. Like, it's not gore for the sake of gore or anything, but it is gory.
Yeah, and for those of you who are reading Revival, this makes Revival look like PG. Yeah. So anyway, if you can find it, go ahead. Same, so you just do all those. Defenders, the final issue. Number 12.
Yeah. What'd you think of the...
It was abrupt, but...
It sure was.
You know, they wrapped it up as quick as they could, so I didn't really see it coming out. You know what, I kind of got confused with this comic because I was asking what happened in number 11, really, to get us to that part, and all of a sudden the world's ending. I'm like, I don't really remember that.
Yeah, it moved really fast.
Yeah, so.
Like, this issue, once they established, like, oh, hey, we're at this point now, it went at an okay pace, but yeah, the jump they made to start this issue
off. Apparently Strange could stop it from going back in time, and his chain of events did something. Yeah, not quite sure what they did. I still like the comic, even though I don't really understand it.
Without saying exactly what happens, it's a traditional temporal, multi-dimensional type of ending. Mm-hmm. Better than most. I'll be honest, but a little... they probably got told, like, one issue out, hey, it's ending, you don't get any more. They had to, rip it off real quick, so whatever.
All in all, it's over. There's a female Defenders coming out. Defenders, if it sounded like I said Avengers.
My Manhattan Projects.
Didn't read it, but I know you like it.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. Again, if you at all like super science comics, especially stuff revolving around, like, hidden World War II, weird occult crap and all that, there could not be a comic more up your alley.
So there's a recommendation, folks.
Yeah. And
go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna put these two down together. Rot World continues. Swamp Thing and Animal Man.
14 and 14 of each of these. This is like one of my favorite story arcs right now. Rot World next to Batman.
It's gonna go down family. Probably one of the best events of the year at this point.
To me personally, yeah. DC's been on point for the most part. For all you who aren't reading it, that really sucks. That's all I could say. If you're not reading DC Comics, that really sucks too. But
and we got one more thing. It's I don't know if it was out.
I got these all together. I've been hearing about this series for a while now, and I found #1 and #4, #1, 2, and 4 in a store in Mississauga. Not sure why those ones were there and 3 and 5 weren't, but I did find those ones a week ago or 2 weeks ago, and then I finally picked up 3 and 5, I guess, up here, and I read this, and I can tell you this is fantastic, and everything I've heard about this from Poet Skinny to Comic Find to Newsarama to Comic Book Resources recommending Harbinger or Valiant Comics, do yourself a favor, man. This stuff was on point. Boom. Harbinger, #1 through 5, #6 is coming out soon, and I am really looking forward to it. And Jay, I'm really looking forward to you reading this.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to reading my first Valiant comic.
Yeah. Well, there you have it, folks. Comic Book Hall. I'm Ryan.
I'm Jason, and we'll see you next time.